Hi, welcome back. This is a really impromptu video. Life is sometimes very challenging, and the time that I had dedicated with my crew to make this video and put this project together was separated by an ocean when my 80-year-old mother had a fall and needed a full-time carer. So I'm reminded again that life is our teacher and love is our essence. And so this project I'm now filming on the fly in my friend's garden by myself on a one-night stopover in Melbourne in the middle of a tour with my husband after just flying from America. So I'm a little bit tired and not looking quite as vital as I would like to be to pitch this. But life is our teacher, and so I'm reminded that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. And we've had a series of hiccups. We've been in holding patterns and airports and airplanes and lost luggage. And by using the simple techniques that I'm about to share with you, I have found that everything's really gone smoothly. And I've been able to keep my cool, and my relationship with life, it continues to be enhanced. And if you join us on this program, I assure you, you'll have positive change in your life, your relationship with yourself at all levels, vitality, peace, joy, love, freedom. And as we become that, we share that with the world. And so all of our relationships with our friends, with our loved ones, with our employers, with our neighbors, get better and better and better. So I've got 5 simple techniques. I do have a bit of a sequence, and hopefully if you sign on for the project and do this with me, you can then access my Awaken Total Health page, where I'll continue to upload videos and share with you some of my practices of yoga, meditation, relaxation, singing, dancing, movement, clearing the body, different kinds of breath work, and let it unfold from there. But we're keeping it simple today because I've got to get this to you now. And we'll just take a moment for step number 1. I don't know if you've already looked at the PDF file and you've seen the 5 steps laid out, but the first one is to sing and dance. And this is a love song to yourself, so I recommend you do it in nature, or you can do it in front of the mirror. And I've been inspired. My daughter recently got married in Byron Bay, and also a series of challenges and hiccups, from her beautiful garden wedding overlooking the beach and all creation to the one day in the month that it bucketed rain and everything had to be reshifted, and none of the technology worked. And one of the blessings for me was that they had to go download all the music onto my computer to try and reconfigure it for the wedding. So I ended up with this playlist of 100 classic love songs, one of which, and we'll just start with at least one of these now, if I can make, sorry, doing this on my own here. Let's see if I can get this music going. This is where technical support would have really been good. Thanks for your patience. Little bit of Jackie Wilson. Now I recommend every morning when you get up, you have to set an intention, because happiness is a choice and love is a choice, and we have to actually breathe it and feel it. So you can do this in front of the mirror. You can lip sync if you want. Your love keeps lifting me up, lifting me higher and higher. Oh, that was horrible. See, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be in key. You don't have to be in tune. Your body loves the sound of your own voice. And when you dance and sing, it creates the love vibration in you. It frees. We are vibrational resonant beings. Your love keeps lifting me up. Anyway, you get the idea. We'll leave Jackie in the background there. So pick one of your favorite love songs. You know, if you're a singer-songwriter, then even better. You can do your own material. If you've got kids, you can make it up. You know, sing and dance with your kids. Kids are the absolute best because really we are children at heart. And we come in full of love, full of grace, you know, full of memory. We see all the fairies, we see the devis, we see the possibility in all things. And then somehow life comes in and bit by bit we take on society, we take on dogma, we take on structure, we take on ideas, and our soul knows it's not true. And so it creates a disharmonic frequency within us. And this builds up over time, causing stress in different areas. And all we need to do is remember that we are loved and do some simple things every day to free ourselves from that which is not us. I highly recommend the work of my sister Vicki Dodd. She's been working with Sacred Sound in America for over 30 years. And she's got some beautiful techniques, which I will also share with you in the ongoing program. But we don't quite have time for it here today. Okay, so number one, you sing and dance every day. Start your day with a love song to yourself. You can do it in front of the mirror, or you know, you can do it in nature, in a garden, dance in the grass. It's a really, really good thing, and will increase your relationship with yourself, the cells of your body, and you'll feel better. Good way to start the day. Number two. Sorry. Okay, number two, this one's breathe in love, breathe out gratitude. So this is, you can take your one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart and close your eyes and just allow your breath to settle. Just become aware of your breath as it breathes, as your body breathes in and out. Just feel the breath as it moves in your body. See what it feels like to feel your body breathing. Now you can be sitting or lying or standing. You can do this anywhere. You can do it without the hands if you need to be less obvious. Begin to count your breath. And see if you can get your breath into a rhythmic sequence with a 4 count so that you're breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then breathing out 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. As you continue to breathe like this actually stimulates the parasympathetic nerve and it balances the system. It's also been shown to alkalize the body and blood. And as we know now, cancer can't grow in an alkaline environment. As a 2-time cancer sufferer myself, I've made it my joy to find ways to alkalize my body, and this is the simplest technique that I've found. So it's a matter of breathing in a 4 count, a just gentle, relaxed breath, breathing in and breathing out. Now, this will balance your system, bring you into a place of harmony, natural relaxation. But if you really want to get the love in there, close your eyes and think of one of your loved ones. Think of a happy time. Think of something that you love. It could be a pet. It could be a moment. It could be a conversation that you just had, your lover, your mother, your father, your friend, yourself. Whatever it is, think of someone. Think of someone you love and something you love. And just allow yourself to be in that love vibration. And imagine that you're breathing that love in and out of your own heart in this count. 4 counts in and 4 counts out. Now in the beginning it's a lot to think about, but the more you do this, the easier it gets, and you find you can do it at any time. You can do this when you're standing in the long queue in the grocery store, or you're stuck in traffic, or the kids are screaming, or they've put you on hold for the 40th time. You could sew anywhere, anytime. You can do this simple, breathe in love, breathe out gratitude, be thankful for all the beautiful things in your life. And again, this energizes your body, it creates a sense of balance and freedom, and we bit by bit breathe love into the cells of our being until we remember that harmonic resonance. Okay, number 3, really, really simple. Laughter. Laughter is actually the best medicine. Take every opportunity and at least once a day have a really good belly laugh. Now, if you have to force it, it doesn't matter. You can put on a silly music if you have kids or animals or husbands. They're a natural source of entertainment. But you can get really clever with this, and you begin to challenge yourself when you start to see the humor in the really challenging things. So this is where it gets interesting, and you can have a lot of fun with it, really. But laughing is a beautiful vibration for, one thing, toning the abdominal muscles. So you wanted those, those really good way to do it. Laughter is the best way to tone the abs. So if you need that kind of assistance, I highly recommend it. So just give yourself an opportunity. So put little stickies around your place, little laughing signs, little jokes. Take every opportunity, and you start to begin to see the humor in things. But you really have to laugh out loud. Now, get together with your friends. Once you start, it is infectious. And it is healing. And it's okay if you snort and you sputter. Again, I was just working in LA with the Consciousness Healing Life Expo, and there was a beautiful brother there whose name I've missed. But the toning, he's defined as any sound that the body makes that isn't really attached to conscious thought, like words, that doesn't have an intellectual meaning. So that's a burp, a fart, a sputter, a yawn, a sigh. All of these are an opportunity to release us from the clutter that we've taken on, from the drudgery of life, and create space to be freer and funner and lighter. So every time we take an opportunity to play with sound in this way, in a laugh and a giggle and a snicker and a sigh, we'll create a better feeling in us. And the more we feel better, which is our natural state, and any kid will tell you that, and they're really, really clear. So just laugh. Okay. Number 4, checking my own little checklist here. Okay, this segues into where we have an opportunity to dream up the life that we really, really want. And by this, I mean, there's some truths here, like ask and it is given. It's absolutely the truth. Now, I know that's hard for us to swallow sometimes when we look at our life and we see the suffering and the challenges that we face, and we think, I wouldn't have created this. But the truth is we did. because it's actually a law that whatever we ask for, we are given. The problem is we weren't told this, and we didn't really understand it, and it wasn't quite so quick and easy as it is now. At this time, with the level of consciousness on the planet, we have an opportunity to make a great shift. So we have to start asking for what we really, really want. So this is from the simplest things, I want that car park at the grocery store so I can get close to the groceries. I want the train to run on time so I get to my next appointment. Whatever it is, you need to ask for it, and you need to feel good about receiving it. So it brings us back to that love and gratitude and that flow of grace, which is eminent and abundant. So we start to ask ourselves, and if we don't know what we want, we start to ask open-ended questions. So we look at the places in our life where we're not happy, like we come home from work and the house is a mess, and the kids or the partner haven't done what we expected them to do, and we're already a little bit tense and frustrated, and we then tend to go into blame or criticism, frustration, all of these negative vibrations which take up the spectrum where really the love is meant to be. So we have to start dreaming up a better future for ourselves, and we have to start asking open-ended questions like, what if I came home from work and the house was spotless? What if my beloved made me a beautiful dinner and I walked in and I smelled the aroma? And you don't have to expect that this is your reality. You have to imagine the possibility, and you feel the feeling that you would feel if that were your reality. And you do this as much as possible, and the more creative you get and the more often you do it, the more you will draw that to yourself, and you will begin to see this manifesting in your daily life. So, what if I had all the money in the world? Why not? What if I did have that dream home? What if I got that great contract? What if that gorgeous hunk asked me out? Whatever it is, what would that look like? And you don't answer the question, so do not, under any circumstances, let your mind get in the way. Don't put a ceiling, don't put a cap, and don't think it out. Your job is to simply ask the open-ended question with that wonderment of a child that believes in all the possibilities, that believes in the fairies and the angels and these unseen helping hands that are really all around us. We just forgot because life closed in on us and nobody remembered to tell us over and over and over. But I'm here to tell you. And the more you do this, you will begin to tell yourself, because you will see it as a living in reality in your own life. So questions like, what if? Why not? What would that look like? Just imagine, dream it up, get creative, have some fun, send me your responses. I'll be looking forward to that. And watch for the results and catch yourself. And the bigger the challenge you have, the more creative your questioning has to be. So anywhere in your life where you're facing a challenge, where there's a negative vibration or a contraction or a fear, whatever that is, this is where you get to get creative. And so when something bad happens and you start to go into that frustration, you use that trigger, you use the power of that negative emotion to trigger what you really want, and it fuels your asking, and it fuels your prayer, it fuels your question, so that your results become quicker and easier and quicker and easier. And it's just a repatterning, and it's really, really simple. You just, again, little post-its around the house, whatever you need to do, put it on your forehead, see it in the mirror, stick it, sew it into your kids' clothing, put it on your partner's hat, whatever you need to do, just do it. Ask those questions, have some fun, play the game, because it really is a game. And last but not least, before you go to bed every night, be thankful. Just take a couple of moments. We learned this when we were kids, and if you have a faith that serves you, in a religious tradition, we do our evening prayers. We do our prayers of gratitude. to find something to be grateful for. And we count our blessings. Really, really important to count our blessings. And, you know, the harder life gets and the more challenging there is, it gets easier and easier for us to count our blessings. All you have to do is turn on the news and look at the tragedies that are happening around the planet. And there is always something to be grateful for, that it is not us. So, and, you know, we can be grateful that we have this opportunity to ask a better question. You know, what if I chose a different reality? What would that look like? How could that be? How could that happen? I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for the opportunity to share this with you, and I'm grateful for this time that we're going to now spend together and feed each other on this love vibration. So just to recap really, really simply, sing and dance, charge up, free yourself from that which is not you, laugh out loud, ask open-ended questions for what you really, really want. What am I forgetting? Say a prayer of gratitude. I know there's 5. Sing and dance, breathe. And the breath. That settling, calming, balancing breath. And that you can do anytime, anywhere. The more you do it, the better you'll feel, the better your body will feel. I'd love to share a lot more with you, but I'm out of time, and you're probably out of patience. So have some fun. Please feed back to me. I'll be adding a meditation that my beautiful husband and I are performing tomorrow at the Satyananda Ashram Yoga, if our car gets here. Again, a few more hiccups and delays, but hopefully we'll make it out to this beautiful chant fest where we've been invited to do a sound meditation, and we'll be sharing that here with you as an extra bonus gift, where you just get to lie and receive, and we do all the work. So many blessings on your journey to peace, vitality, love, and happiness, creating better relationships with yourself and all creation. Bye for now.